Hey guys,
Hey,
welcome to this.
still scratching our nuts.
Still scratching my nuts, and we're playing Sonic 3 while scratching my nuts. That
Yeah.
right there is multitasking, and women say men can't multitask, and I disagree.
Yeah.
I disagree. I can do 3 things at once.
Yep.
I can breathe, that's one.
Touch one ball, touch the other hand,
Yeah.
knob.
Yeah. So if I put breathing into that, that's like 4 things I can do at the same time. Yeah.
Seriously, man, I'm impressed.
You should be. Women, however, not.
No.
Women are very hard to please.
Yeah.
In just all areas. Just make of that what you will. That's not a reflection on my skills,
No.
if you know what I mean. Wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge.
I think I've made this glaringly obvious.
Sex.
Just flash it up on the screen. Sex. There you go.
Oh, is it not ended yet?
No. That's the thing about this. Just the stages are really friggin' long. Oh. There you go. At least we can change the music. There you go.
Thank God.
Your mum is a hoe. Everybody now,
Yeah.
your mum is a hoe. Getting squashed. Not quite. I sound like really retarded special needs people trying to sing a regular song.
Did you like my rhymes?
Your rhymes.
My rhymes.
I particularly like the line where you said your mum is a hoe. that was a highlight.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm all about.
What if not your real biological mother, but what if figuratively your mother was a hoe?
What kind of horrible, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Why are you spazzing out?
Because he's kind of like floating. I'm gonna speed this shiz up a bit.
Thank God.
Thank God, Jesus! I'm not stand this carnival any longer.
Oh wow.
Whee! And then you have to meet up with this guy, and he's all
Seriously, we were right there next to the switch.
like, I know.
Why did we wait for him?
But yeah. Invisible walls. It'd be amazing if invisible walls was an actual thing. You could put them around your house and just people would try to, like, you would never get bothered by, like, Jehovah's Witnesses anymore.
Oh, awesome.
Because they'd be like,
Oh, is there
I
anything
can't
wrong
get
with
past
them?
the wall. Not there's, well, there's not a lot right with them either. As far as I can tell.
Did I ever tell you about that guy that works at the same place as me? He's I found out it's a Jehovah's Witness.
You did not tell me this.
Well, basically, pulled up to Heather's.
Oh.
It must have been like a few months back,
There you go.
and I see him coming along with a group of people going, "Oh, what's going on?"
Were they
there?"
holding books?
Yeah, kind of.
They're usually holding some kind of book or leaflet.
Yeah, it was more of a leaflet.
Tweed jackets.
And they were all wearing like suits. I was like, oh right, okay. Didn't click.
Oh, it didn't click
No.
until you opened the
No,
door,
it
did
should
it?
have.
Oh no.
He's hey Chris, how's it going? I was like,
Wait. How did you know your name?
Because like I used to go down to his.
Oh, cool. Sorry, yeah, you did mention. Hey, the guy that works in my place.
Yeah, he was
he doesn't know
like,
my
hey
name.
man, how's it going? I was like, yeah, not bad. He was like, oh, was it you playing that really loud rock music? It wasn't rock music.
What was it?
It was Jimi Hendrix.
It was Jimmy. Well,
It was kind
anything that doesn't say "Praise the Lord" is kind of rock music to them.
Yeah.
Pretty sure of that.
And yeah, he was like, I was like, yeah, you know, it was Jimi Hendrix, and he kind of like just, you know, just
Who is this heathen?
just kind of went.
That's not God's music. That's not the Lord's way.
And he kind of quickly moved on and went, well, Chris, would you mind if I gave you one of these? And he,
Pish posh.
and he handed me this pamphlet thing, and it was just like, it's like, let's take a little read of this, shall we?
Let's not.
Really fucking patronising.
Oh. Finish your story, and then we have to tell the audience
Yeah.
a good story.
Okay.
Not that this is not a good story. Oh,
Okay.
fuck that completely. Go on, carry on.
And he started reading it for me like I couldn't read, like I was an
Alright.
inbred or something.
Okay. Like over
He was like,
friend. Why am I fucking this up so bad?
I don't know. I don't know.
What's going on?
And I can't remember what it was about, but it was
Going the
before
right way?
it was before the world was meant to end.
Oh right.
Yeah. He was like, what do you make of this? I was like, well, it's crap, really, isn't it? It's not, it's complete bollocks.
Yeah.
I was like, well, there's quite a lot of people that say that, Chris.
Like who? Rational thinking people or just you?
And then he started going on about some other bollocks.
Yeah.
And then he basically just ended it, oh, I'll leave that with you, and, you know, make of that what you will, and blah, blah, blah.
I choose not.
Yeah.
Not to believe.
And then, do you know what? I've not seen him since the world was meant to end.
Do you think just his world ended?
Maybe. And I just feel like going up to him now, if I can never see him, and just be like, so, what happened? Well, it didn't end, did it? Didn't fucking end, did it?
No. That's what it is, yeah. He's just like, oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god, they told me today was the day, and now I look like a right pillock.
Yeah. I mean, he is a nice guy, but really, man, come on.
They're all. This is the thing. They're all nice guys, but they're just completely unfounded.
Nuts.
Yeah, just. I mean, it's such a fine line. I try not to insult anybody's faith because, like, I do believe in faith. I believe that you can look to a higher power of some kind, or you can just have hope for something, whatever it might be. But the whole God thing just never really worked out for me. So I just kind of don't really follow that. It's just not me. Freaking cables are annoying my asshole. Not my asshole, but
your asshole.
Yeah. So anyway, it's just not for me.
No.
And I just don't like it being forced on us. Like,
yeah, it's that sort of thing where it's almost forced down your throat, isn't it?
Do you want me to tell the story?
Oh, are you
remember this?
about,
yeah. We were once heading back from like town, and there was this guy, and he was like, he was like 50s, I guess.
Yeah.
And he had like a cane and a bad leg and all this jazz. And anyway, yeah, and he stopped us in the street, and me being the argumentative little c*** I am, basically just, he was trying to sway us into religion.
Yeah.
And
no, he really was.
And he was, he was saying,
stick.
yeah, he had a walking stick, and he was saying stuff, and I was saying, yeah, but this is that, and no, and just fighting the argument the whole way, because I just don't, it's just not me, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
And we just went back and we were too nice to just leave and just walk away from him.
Yeah.
I remember that much. We were just like, this was like 7-8 years ago.
It was
a long time ago. And yeah, we were just too nice to just walk away from him. So it got to the point where he took us to his this sounds kind of like molesty or like paedophilic or something, but he took us to his like front door. And he said,
I want to clarify, his front door was literally 2 seconds from where we were already.
Yeah, it wasn't like we didn't go on a fucking pilgrimage or anything.
Yeah.
Discover ourselves. We just kind of walked down the street.
Yeah, we didn't part waters or anything.
Yeah, we didn't become Moses or some shit. But, nuts. It's a bottomless pit, I'm dead.
Shit.
We needed Moses then, quite frankly. Anyway, so he's on his doorstep, and he literally sort of asks us if he wants us to... this is really distracting. Yeah, just wobble that wire a little bit. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
People at home are like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking about? It's fine.
Anyway, back to the story.
Yeah.
And he's got us on his doorstep,
Ugh.
and that sounds wrong. And he says, "I'm going to pray for you now."
Yeah.
And we were like, "Oh no, please, it's not necessary."
Which is really weird because we just spent like an hour just saying to him we don't believe in God or anything like that.
To which any normal person would go, "Hey, just don't believe. It's cool. You know, each to their own."
Yeah.
I won't, embarrass you and myself.
Yeah.
By this. So he gets down. This is a guy with a bad leg, bear in mind. So we're even more inclined to just be like, no, just seriously, don't do it to yourself,
Please don't.
And so he starts, getting down on one knee basically, and just starts to fucking pray. And Chris is just looking at me like, let's run. I'm just like, I can't do it, man.
Did I say
I can't
to you?
do it. You literally, you mouthed to me, were like,
let's run. Shall we run?
And I was like, I just can't do it, man. I just can't. I just feel bad.
Because he literally like turned his back to us, didn't he?
Yeah, his back. He's not even facing us at this point, and it's just like we could just leave at any time. And before he even notices we're gone,
Did we run in the end?
No, we didn't. We stuck it out, and then we just awkwardly kind of left.
Yeah.
Like eventually, but I just remember it just.
Didn't we end it by saying that we would see him at church?
Did we say that?
Yeah, because he told us the time.
Come to church on Sunday at 8 o'clock or something.
Yeah,
and And we're like, yeah, sure. Even though we just spent the past 2 hours telling you we don't believe in any of that nonsense. But hey, each their own.
Yeah.
So my point being, like, I don't want to shit on anybody's parade, but just like, it's just not for me.
No.
So anyway, with that being said, next episode, we're gonna go through the next zone.
I believe so.
I guess. With that in mind.